So there is quite a buzz that is happening in the marketing world right now, and that buzz is called ChatGPT. And ChatGPT, if you are not aware, is a powerful artificial intelligence tool that is helping marketers create content in a just amazing way. It's super fast, it's super accurate, and there are so many things that you can do with this amazing tool, and it's free. And we are going to dive in and take a look at what ChatGPT is, why it matters in marketing, and then some really cool things that you're going to be able to do in if you're a marketer or anybody that is looking at creating content. So buckle up and let's get into this amazing webinar. So thank you so much for everyone who has joined me. We're going to just kind of get a little technical in the beginning here. So don't lose me, guys. I promise we're going to get into some real life things. We're going to give some live demos right now on things that you can be doing with your Chat GPT. So we're going to really establish a good knowledge base of what it is and why it matters in marketing. So before we get started, I just want to introduce myself. I'm Karri Bedor, and I'm the founder and CEO of Goldenlink, and we are a training, coaching, and marketing company that helps businesses grow through strategic marketing that's going to be customized to your industry and your sales objectives. I have over 20 years of experience in real estate marketing and finance. And why the heck do I do what I do? And it's honestly because I want to help people. I want to help people thrive through teaching by empowering individuals to reach their fullest potential and achieve their goals. So I love to share knowledge. I love to find ways that people can connect with something and apply it to their business and bring it to you in a way that can help you create bigger things in your business. That's literally what I love to do. So let's talk about marketing first. So what are the top 5 struggles that marketers are facing today? Well, number 1 is creating leads or generating leads and increasing sales. So marketers are constantly looking for ways to bring more business into the companies that they are marketing for. So it continues to be one of the top struggles in marketing, constantly finding ways to generate those leads and, have those leads increase in sales. And there's constant strategies being built around that. And then that is closely followed up with number 2, and that's, hey, how are you getting a return on investment in your marketing? Like, how are you actually measuring that? How can you say, if I spend $1 to do this, I'm going to make 2? And marketers have struggled for this for years, and it has gotten more complex to deal with that, especially with the evolution of digital marketing and how many places that you can be in terms of understanding what is actually generating that income to your business. Number 3 is to stay up to date with marketing trends and technologies. And honestly, this third one is probably a reason that you're here today. You're trying to stay up to date, and you may have heard of ChatGPT, and then you saw how it was related to marketing. And of course, it's technology. So this is a great reason to be on this webinar today. Number 4 is building brand awareness and differentiation. Marketers are always, trying to stay relevant in their industry, relevant in their markets, but in a way where they're constantly building their brand and they're trying to stand out with some unique selling propositions and different ways that they can be top of mind with their clients. And then number 5 is creating effective content. And that is really what we're going to jump into today, and how ChatGPT can help you in your content creation. So let's talk about content a little bit. So why is content king? The phrase content is king is used in the marketing world to emphasize the importance of high quality, relevant, and engaging content in marketing strategies today. So content creation is definitely one of those top 5 struggles, and content creation is so important in the marketing that you are putting out. And this is why we are here today. So there are many different forms of content that businesses can create in using their marketing efforts. So perhaps you're creating blog posts, social media posts, maybe you're doing videos, creating infographics, ebooks, white papers, so many different ways that you're building content and using it in your marketing efforts. And while we sit down and we think about content, we are going to park that for just one moment, okay? And we're going to talk a little bit more now about AI, or artificial intelligence. So, we want to kind of dive in a little bit about what the heck is AI and why does it matter? Like, as a marketer, why should we be paying attention to this today? And then we're going to put it into some practical use with ChatGPT. So, AI, or I think that looks like Al. So, every time I see one of these little robots, I'm like, that his name is Al, right? Um, but what is AI? So it's a development of computer systems that can perform tasks that typically would require human intelligence, like learning, problem solving, pattern recognition, decision making. But it's a broad field that can include a variety of technologies like machine learning, natural language processing, and computer vision. But AI systems can also be trained to recognize patterns and make predictions based on large sets, which can be automated and optimized in a wide variety of tasks and processes. And the bottom line is that AI is rapidly transforming many industries, whether it's healthcare and finance to manufacturing and transportation. It is expected to have a significant impact on the global economy for years to come. People are afraid of AI sometimes because they think it's going to be taking business away from humans. But I want to show you today how you should be excited about artificial intelligence and what it can mean for your business. So, what happens when we have AI plus marketing? Well, this is where we introduce Chat GPT. So, Chat GPT is a product that was developed by OpenAI, and it is a conversation dialogue that you can ask questions to, and it'll actually help you do amazing things, especially for your marketing. Now, there are some technical things from a programming standpoint in terms of like chatbots and API codes, where you can integrate this on websites. We are not going to talk about that today. So we're really going to talk about some tactical content creation strategies that you can use using ChatGPT. So we're not going to get into the technical piece. So if that's what you're looking for, go ahead and turn me off, and let's find a different webinar on that. But let's talk a little bit about ChatGPT because it's pretty new, guys. So this was actually just launched in November of 2022, so not too long ago. So it is an artificial intelligence chatbot, and it has a large number of language models which have been fine-tuned to just really give the user a nice flow and a really human-like experience, which has been really hard with some of the chatbots that are there. So I want to give you guys the opportunity right now to go ahead and scan the QR code that's going to take you to ChatGPT that is by OpenAI. There's a lot of different ones that are out there. So if you go and try to Google it, you might come up with someone else, but we're literally talking about the one from from OpenAI. So I want to make sure that you guys have the right product here. And so go ahead and scan the QR code, or use the address below if you don't want to scan the code. This is free, so it's not going to cost you anything to sign up. So this is definitely a free tool. There is a paid version, but you do not have to pay a single dime to start using this. So this is how you're going to go ahead and access this. It is browser based, so you can have it on both your laptop and you can have it right on your phone. So why is ChatGPT different? Well, it's because it's been trained with a larger and more diverse data set than many other language models that are out there. So we're talking 45 terabytes of text. And if you have no clue how big that is, however big you think a terabyte is, times that by 45, and a terabyte is huge. Okay, a terabyte is huge. So, so more diverse data set. But in addition to that, there was a technique that was developed called unsupervised learning, which allows it to learn patterns and relationships in the data without giving it specific guidance and labeling. So this creates a high level of flexibility and adaptability so it can generate responses to a wide range of input and context. So another key difference with ChatGPT is the ability to engage in a more natural and free-flowing conversations with its users. So you're going to understand and see how it can mimic conversation patterns that humans have. So it's just way better than any other language models that we've really seen out there. And then finally, ChatGPT is constantly being updated and improved. So you have an opportunity when you're going on as a user that you're going to be able to help to remain up to date and relevant as your preferences begin to evolve. So yes, ChatGPT will start to know and understand and use specific language that you are asking it, and it's going to continue to evolve from there. So things to know about ChatGPT is yes, it's free, and yes, there's a paid version. The biggest difference between the free and the paid version that you'll notice in the very beginning is simply the access. So if you are on the free version, if there's high server use for ChatGPT, there might be times when you're not going to be able to use the query system. But if you're on the paid version, you have access to it all the time. So I used the free version for about a day, and then I realized how much I was going to use it and got stopped from getting a query back. And I was like, oh, forget it, I'm signing up. So they're getting 20 bucks a month from me now, and um, money well spent. The other thing to know is that it does not have access to current events. So it's not connected to the internet. So I believe that it was September 2021 was actually the cutoff date for the data set that was imported um, into ChatGPT. So it is not going to have current and relevant data information, but that data will continue to evolve. But just know that as of today, that's, kind of, if it happened in 2022, it might not come back with that right answer. So, and I'll show you some examples of this once we get in and start using it. Another thing to know is that you own the output you create with ChatGPT, including the rights to reprint, sell, and merchandise anything. So whether your output was generated through the free plan or the paid plan, it is your content with the help that was written by by AI or ChatGPT, and you own it. There's no copywriting on that. But guys, please, please, please read the output because it's not 100% reliable. And, so for instance, they may not know about something that has closed or a name has changed, or they're not going to be able, it's not going to be able to give you relevant statistics on something that just happened last month. So you just need to know and understand the way that the bot was formed so you can really make good use of the content that is being generated from here, and so you can import this in the best way possible. So So without further ado, let's jump in and talk and see ChatGPT and how you can use this in your marketing. And the first example that I'm going to show you is how to create hashtag lists. So hashtags are like they're just they're awesome, and, us marketers love them because we know that a lot of the platforms are using hashtags for ways to be found, but, oh, man, when you're a content creator, you're sitting down trying to come up with a list of hashtags, it can be, just difficult. It can be painful, to try to come up with them or come up with enough or come up with some that are super clever, that you're using. So this is one of the first ways and one of the easiest ways to kind of use ChatGPT. And I'm actually gonna go over to the software and show you how it works. So this is my user or my browser base. So I have this all set up here for you to be using, and I'll just show you how you can use it. So you're just gonna simply ask it a question. Give me a list of St. Patrick Day hashtags. And what will happen is it will spit out a list of St. Patrick's Day hashtags that you could use for perhaps making a St. Patty's Day post, or anything that you're looking to do with that. So super easy. You can go through and just copy this and you can go and paste it onto your favorite, on wherever you're using it. So whether you're, putting it on a document for content creation for later, or maybe you're generating social media content calendar and you want to put all this information on there, or maybe it's going right on the post itself, you can just simply copy and paste and put this right on here. Now, you can obviously edit them once they get into the formats that you're posting, but again, super, super easy to go in and generate that. But let's say, for instance, I have an article. So maybe I'm going to have this article here, and it's um, sweet summer treats, 7 reasons why ice cream is the best dessert. And I want to get hashtags for this. So I can simply copy an article and I can go in and say, create hashtags for this article. And I can just post it, and ChatGPT is going to come back with a list of hashtags that make sense for the content that I just fed it. So boom, you can see how quickly you can come up with your hashtags, and get some really relevant information. So another way you can use it for hashtag creation would be to just give it some words you want it to create a hashtag with. So create hashtag for Karri Bedor, Goldenlink Marketing. And it will go through and literally create some different hashtags that can be used. And all I did was go in and just feed it some words. So you can see really, really quickly, number one, how easy it is to use. And number two, look how much time that this could save you. You're coming up with a list of hashtags that you can copy and paste almost immediately. They're timely, they're relevant, they make sense. You might want to go in and make some of your own hashtags on top of that, but you get in what your output is. So whatever you ask it to do is what's going to come back. So if I wanted, something that was going to be more specific about maybe a location, you can certainly go in and put your location in anything that you wanted in there. So I think you can definitely see how quickly this content creation can be used in your marketing. So let's jump to the next one. So writing a blog. So if you're not writing blogs right now, but maybe it's something that you've thought about and you're like, how the heck am I going to have time to go in and research and do relevant things about the blog, or it takes just too much time, or maybe I'm not the best writer. This is a way that this can definitely assist you. So of course you need to come up with an idea or a topic that you want to talk about with your blog. But once you have that, go and use ChatGPT to get you started on your blog creation. So we can simply ask to write a blog on baking chocolate chip cookies. And it will write a blog for you on how to make chocolate chip cookies. And maybe this isn't your ingredients. Maybe there's something special that you do with your special cooking recipe. But look at how easy that this is, literally putting the information in place, and it's relevant content. So it's literally writing this for you. And you can simply take this and you can copy it and you can post it wherever you're going to post it, and you can go in and you can copy this and tweak it. So I always recommending that you're reading through it thoroughly and adding any little things that you that might make it specific to you. So don't rely 100% on the content. It's really, really good, but there might just be a couple things that you want to go in and tweak. But you can see how quickly I was able to go through and do this. And I want to show you another really cool thing that you could do. So it says baking chocolate chip cookies, a classic recipe for comfort and joy. But maybe I don't like that blog title. Maybe I want a different title for this. So I went and I highlighted everything but the title. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this, and I'm going to say, write a fun title for this blog. And I'm saying fun because I want it to be, just kind of cute. So Chocolicious Adventures, a journey to baking the perfect chocolate chip cookie. Doesn't that sound so much better? And it's way better than I would have come up on my own. So sometimes we can utilize the bots to give us what we're looking for. But maybe I don't love this one. I want to see what else it'll give me. I can just literally click regenerate response, and I'm going to get a different response. The ultimate guide to baking the perfectly chewy and gooey chocolate chip cookies. So again, we are seeing so much value here. Look how fast we are getting content created in ways that we can implement this content into our marketing strategy. So this is endless. You can come up with as many titles as you want, and you'll start getting blog posts that you can post with that. So super, super huge, super, super huge. Okay, social media posts. So this is a game changer, I think, for anyone who's managing any social media channel. This is just absolutely amazing. It's not going to come up with the ideas for you, so you have to know what you're kind of looking for, but you can get the content to kind of come around this. So let's say we've got St. Patrick's Day coming up, okay? So I'm going to say, write a post for St. Patrick's Day. And it is going to give me this amazing post that we're going to be able to go in and put together and get pushed out on our social media. And one thing I love about it is that it gives us our emojis, because sometimes when we are not when we're creating our social media posts and we're like always searching for the different emojis on the different platforms, it can be painful at times, and sometimes we can overuse them, but they seem to do a really great job with this. So I can see, right away that I have some great information here. But I want to show you something else that we can do that's going to give us a little bit more detail on here. So I'm going to take the same question, okay, and I'm going to say, write a Facebook post for St. Patrick's Day with hashtags. And now we're going to get another a different response, but now we've got our emojis in there, we've got our hashtags in here, and we're absolutely ready to go. So we can see how quickly we can come up with information that is going to be relevant to our social media post. And perhaps we aren't using something that's specifically St. Patrick's Day focused, right? So maybe we want to ask a question. So maybe we want to have an engaging question. And so we can say, write an engaging Facebook post about chocolate chip cookies. So what is it going to tell us? Who doesn't love a warm, gooey chocolate chip cookie fresh out of the oven? There's just something about that. So why not celebrate National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day? There we go. So it's giving it, it's giving us so much information that we can just copy and paste and put that right into our social media posts. So we definitely can see that there's a lot of value in, asking specifics questions. Now we can, get specific to our business as well. So I can say, write a tweet about Goldenlink marketing package, marketing membership. So I can literally say, you know, write a tweet about Goldenlink's marketing membership, and it is going to literally give me information specific about my company because I've been talking with it. It knows what my company is, and it knows what it is that we're looking for because we've been creating this content together. So it gets smarter the more that you use it. So the more that you use it, the smarter it'll get. So what is another thing that we could do? Writing a headline for ads. This is absolutely huge. So let's go back in here and show you some different things that we could be doing. So let's say, for instance, we are going to have a we're gonna we want to sell chocolate chip cookies for our bakery, right? So, and we are going to talk about our bakery, and we're going to run an ad out there where people can sign up to come to our baking class for how to make the best chocolate chip cookies, right? So I want an ad. I want to create an ad for this out on Facebook, and one of the things that Facebook's going to tell me is that I'm going to need a headline, right? So so I can say, give me a headline for a Facebook ad on coming to our chocolate chip cooking baking, because you don't cook them, you bake them class. And it will literally give us, something, get your baking on, join our chocolate chip baking class today. Awesome, right? You don't like that one, regenerate the response. Join our upcoming chocolate chip baking class and become a cookie connoisseur. This is just so easy to just keep coming up with these. So, we can keep looking at different headlines. Another thing that we can do is I'm going to go back up and I'm going to take this content right here and I'm going to copy it and I'm going to say, write a Facebook ad headline for this content. And I'm going to paste that content in there. And then it's going to come back and it's going to give me a headline for this. Get ready to celebrate National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day with our baking tips and tricks. So you can either feed it, you can ask a question directly, you can feed it tidbits of information and it'll come back with a response, or you can actually give it the data and have it analyze it and come up with a headline for you. So you can use this over and over again in different ways that you are showing that you're creating content and doing different things within your marketing. So headlines, it's just huge. It's never ending. I love this one because I think it is so relevant in our world where we have our bios and we're like, ugh, I need to write a bio about myself and I'm not sure what to say, or maybe I need to update my bio. I'm going to show you 2 ways that you can do this. That's just like amazing. And if you want to help other people write their bios, this is going to be a great, great tool for you. So let's take a look at what we can do here. So I'm going to go back into ChatGPT. Now, I've been using it for a while, so we're going to run a test on it and see if it can write a bio for me. So if I say write a bio for this content, and I'm going to paste that content in there, and then it's going to come back and it's going to give me a headline for this. So you can either feed it, you can ask a question directly, you can feed it tidbits of information and it'll come back with a response, or you can actually give it the data and have it analyze it and come up with a headline for you. So bio on Karri Bedor with Goldenlink. Let's see what it comes back with. So it's already recognizing that I'm a marketing expert and founder of Goldenlink Training, Coaching, and Marketing. I didn't tell it any of this. And you know what? This company was created after 2021. All of this information is being user generated. I've been using it and it's been reading and understanding the data that I'm giving it. And it is giving me information in here. It even picked up the fact that I'm an avid traveler and I love music and I'm a dog lover and I hate snakes. So it is just so funny to see the way that it can bring in little tidbits of things about you and how it can regenerate this. So of course, you would want to go in and maybe add some different pieces to it. But from the aspect of what we're looking at here, it can really, really easily create a bio for you and give you just amazing information. So one of the reasons it knows a lot about me is because this is exactly what I did. Is I went to my current bio and I copied it and I went to ChatGPT and I literally just said rewrite my bio and I pasted it. And now, that is, literally where it's learning about me. So now it knows it's my bio, it knows that it's me, and it can go in and rewrite it. So you can either ask it the question based on the information that you've been feeding it, or you can literally give it to them and say, hey, rewrite this for me, and come up with maybe some different uses or different ways to say things that could be more unique or, polish up your bio a little bit. So using your bio with ChatGPT is huge. So creating benefit statements, I think that this part is just amazing because a lot of times, we might be selling a product or service and we often forget about adding, what's the benefits of using this product, or what's the benefits of having my service, or what's the benefits of attending this class. So you can create benefit statements off of information that you are feeding. So it can analyze the data and tell us what and it can tell us what we think the benefits are. So let's take a look at what I mean here. So I can literally go in and take my bio and I can copy this and I can say, what are the benefits of working with Karri Bedor? And it is going to read my statement that I already put in there, and it's going to come up with some benefits on why someone would want to work with me based on the information that I already fed it. So we can see that it can provide us some benefit statements that are huge. So this was, I'm sorry, I did not copy and paste that information. So, but I just went in and asked it. But let's use a different topic here, and let's go back up. And so it saves all your information, which is awesome. So I'm gonna go back up and I'm gonna pull my cookie recipe here, right? And I'm going to ask it to give me the benefits of using this cookie recipe. And we will see what it comes up with. What are the benefits of using this cookie recipe? I don't think it took that. Oh, it didn't. What are the benefits using this EP? Oops, recipe wrong. That's just one of those words. So here we go. It's already going through and giving us an overall benefit statement on that particular recipe that we showed it. But here's another one. We can just ask like questions in general. So maybe you're a real estate agent and you can say, what are the benefits okay, I'm going to rephrase this. What are the top 5 benefits for working with a real estate agent versus selling by owner? And here we go. It'll give you the top 5 benefits for working with a real estate agent versus selling by owner. And it's going to, generate this information again, go through and check it all out and see what you want to do with it. But now you can come back and you can copy this and you can say, create a headline for, boom. And then it'll give us a nice way to market this. Top 5 reasons to choose working with a real estate agent: expertise, networking, marketing, convenience, and legal protection. So again, we just got some general information. We asked it some general information, and then we got those benefit statements, and then we can go back and we can ask for a title. So now we got our title. The other thing that we can do is we can come back in and we can copy that benefit statement again, and we can say, give me hashtags for this, and then paste it and wait for those hashtags to come up. So here we go. So now we've got a benefit statement on why to work with a real estate agent versus selling for sale by owner. We have a great title and we got hashtags. So we've got so much content that we created in literally like a couple minutes that would take you so long to go in and look all those things up and write the right words. Again, I can't stress enough, go in and check the content and, maybe make sure, maybe add in information that's super relevant to you. But great way to create benefit statements. Okay, this is probably one of my favorite things. When I discovered this, I thought, holy crap, this is amazing. So writing scripts. So let's pretend again that we're a real estate agent and we want to make some phone calls to people who have their home for sale by owner. So we can literally go in and say, write a phone script. If I can spell for calling for sale by owners. And here we go. It is literally going through and creating that phone script for you. Now, of course, it's, you're going to want to make sure that it's relevant and that, you're not violating anything that would get you in trouble in your industry, but it's going to be able to give you those scripts that's going to be specific, and you can get really, really specific with them. So using this for phone scripts is huge, but here's another one. So let's say you're going to do a video on why to use a real estate agent when selling your home. So you can literally say, write a video script for using a real estate agent to sell your home. And you go in and it is going to start telling you exactly what to do. Intro music, voiceover, cut the footage to meeting a client at the house. Hello, my name is. And it is literally teeing this all up for you. So this is, can be very, very elaborate, but it's giving you ideas of what to say and how to say it. Like literally look at the information that it created for us that we can use in creating video content. And you can just keep asking it tons and tons of questions to do this for you. And it's going to give you so many ideas. And, it's just incredible. It's just, there's so much power behind here, especially when you get ideas on how to actually use it. So how about creating a newsletter? So creating a newsletter is a little bit like creating a blog as well, but maybe you are really looking for just that content creation to go in and create your newsletter. But maybe you don't even know what you want to name your newsletter. So maybe you are like, create a newsletter title I'm not spelling good today. Letter title for my bakery chocolate chips. Really? So let's see what they say. So that would be a newsletter title that we could use. But maybe you are a business and you want to create um, a newsletter title and you want to name it something you're not even sure. So you can say create a title for a newsletter by Goldenlink. And we can see exactly what it says. Goldenlink Connection, your guide to marketing and professional development. Yeah, that sounds good, but I think you can do something better. So let's regenerate that. Goldenlink Connection, insights and strategies for business growth. Yeah, that's okay, but let's generate a new one. So let's see, Golden Link Insider, unlocking the secrets to strategic marketing and professional development. Okay, yep, that sounds good. Let's go forth and do that. So you can create a title that way. And then of course you can just write the articles kind of like the blogs, give me the top 7 ways to color Easter eggs. So, it can go through and give you, look at this, it's just creating it for you. So you can add that into your newsletter. So just really, really great ways, if you're not sure what to title your newsletter, ask it. If you're looking for articles, for a newsletter, go ahead and put that in. There's a lot of marketing, stuff that we could talk more about that. I just really want to show you the content creation that you can get out of this. So email drips. If one of the top issue for marketers was lead generation and increasing revenue. And one of the things that we know is that when leads come in, often people don't have a good lead follow-up system. And this could come through a lot of email marketing that you're doing. And you can do that through writing email drips. So very, very easily, you can go in and ask ChatGPT to write an email for you. So you can say, write an email about joining Goldenlink Facebook group. So maybe one of the first things that I have go out is like, hey, join our exclusive Goldenlink Facebook group. So it can go in and it can literally write an email. So it's going to give our formatting as an email, and it's giving you, tons of information that you need, to format it that way. But maybe, so that one is great, but what else could we ask it? Write an email thanking client for their business. So maybe it's just a thank you email. Thank you for your business, da 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 da. So you can literally generate emails on anything that you're telling it to. So great start. You really, if you've been looking and procrastinating on building email drip campaigns, this is going to be a way that you're going to not only be able to build it, but you're going to be able to constantly have a source with you to look at that content and just put it in the best way possible. So you can create this stuff literally. I mean, we're in under an hour and look at how much stuff that we've already created. It's been absolutely incredible. And if this is blowing your mind like it did mine, then share this presentation, please, because I am literally was shocked when I saw how much that ChatGPT could do for you. It could do for your marketing. And I hope you go out and you play with it and you find new ways to use it and you could share it back to me. That would be even fabulous. But I am just shocked at how well it can generate that content in different formats that we're looking for. That's going to help us with our content creation. So, absolutely great product. I encourage you to go out and get creative and just have fun with it. There's already a South Park episode that was made on this where Stan was using it to be able to respond to text messages to his girlfriend. So it doesn't just have to be um, a way that you're using this just in your marketing. There's so many uses, for it and ways that you can, get this done. So I just encourage you to get creative and have fun with this awesome, awesome tool. And if you are looking for more information or ways that you want to work with Golden Link, we would love to work with you. We do have a newsletter that you can sign up for called the Golden Link Connection. We do have a marketing membership that you can join for just $50 a month, and there's no contracts. You can cancel anytime. And what we do is twice a week, we bring you live um, content or live updates on little trainings similar to this. They're only about a half hour long, and we save them all so you can go back and watch them at any time. We also give you tips and tricks on different marketing content. You get access to some Canva template links on a monthly basis between social media and different things that you can be using in your business. And you get free access to things like our social media boot camp, which we have coming up soon. And, that's all included in your monthly marketing membership and a lot more as that continues to evolve. Or perhaps you're looking for some one-on-one help. I do private coaching, and you can work with me one-on-one for either creating your strategy, or maybe you just need some help with your different marketing pieces, and we can work together on that. So I've got the 3 QR codes that you can scan and become, and we can find ways to start working together and sharing content and making our world amazing. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. And like I said, if you found a lot of value here, please share this. I would love to hear more or have this shared and show more people on what they can do. So thank you so much, and we will be looking forward to getting more content out here on ChatGPT and seeing where this technology is going to go next.